January 10th, 2020 at 2:21 p.m. we have a lunar eclipse happening in the sign of Cancer at 20 degrees. So if we take a look at the chart, we have the full moon hanging out with the north node. This full moon isn't conjunct the north node, but it is sharing the same sign. The north node in Cancer is all about where we are heading as a collective. It is about nurturing, caring, and taking care of what really matters. This includes humanity as a whole, the planet, and the animals. The moon is in its home sign when it's in Cancer, so it holds even more power. Cancer is a cardinal passive water sign. It represents emotions, intuition, and is receptive to what is really needed. Cancer is the mothering sign of the zodiac. What do we need to take care of as a collective? What direction do we want humanity going in? So why does this energy feel so heavy? This eclipse is opposing some major players. This full moon opposes not only the Saturn-Pluto conjunction that will be exact 2 days after this full moon on the 12th, and this is something major. Pluto and Saturn have not been conjunct in the sign of Capricorn for over 500 years. And so when we're looking at this, Saturn is also the ruler of Capricorn, which gives this conjunction a lot of power as well. So when we're taking a look, we see that the Sun and Mercury are also sitting here. So we have the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto, all in a stellium in Capricorn, opposing this lunar eclipse in Cancer. So what do we need to incorporate when we have Cancer opposing Capricorn? There is a need to balance masculine and feminine energies. Cancer represents the mothering energy, while Capricorn represents the fathering energy. There is a soft emotional side and then the hard, strict side. Where can you find that balance between the two? With the North Node in Cancer, it shows that there is more nurturing that needs to take place. All of the Capricorn energy is sitting with the South Node, which tells us that that is how things have been done in the past. It shows that it is time to move away from how we have handled things as a collective. All of this Capricorn energy represents government, and there will be a shift and takedown for how things have been. This is what the Saturn-Pluto energies are dismantling and destroying so that it can be built up again with a more feminine and caring aspect. These transitions can be uncomfortable and scary, which we have been seeing a lot since 2020 has started. We have seen problems within the government, the potential and fear of war, etc. Do not sit in fear when these energies present themselves. January is a chaotic month with a lot that is occurring. Sit within your own energy and focus on self-improvement. What is most important for you at this time? I know that we all feel the energy shifting and changing. So Uranus is moving out of retrograde and going direct. And Uranus is in the sign of Taurus and is going direct today, the same day as the lunar eclipse. When Uranus changes direction, we can see big shakeups. An example would be January 7th, 2020, we saw an earthquake occur in Puerto Rico that measured a 6.4 magnitude, where they are still dealing with tremors and other things coming up. There was also a spectacular eruption from Mexico's volcano. I can't say the word, but if you want to look in the article, it's there. Thursday, January 9th, 2020, this volcano erupts often, but this eruption has caused officials to issue a yellow alert. So basically, what I'm saying here is that when Uranus changes directions or signs, we sometimes can see natural and or man-made disasters happening. So looking past that, when Uranus changes direction, there can be surprises, the breaking down of what doesn't work so that we can move ahead into more freeing way. And sometimes Uranus can indicate rebellion, and it also rules things that are tied to technology. So I have pulled a card to represent the energy of this full moon eclipse, and what we have here is the inner temple. So this card shows us that we are meant to remain centered in ourselves during these chaotic times. The time to mother and nurture yourself is at hand. There is no one else that can truly love you the way that you can love yourself. Give yourself permission to stand in your power, to nurture your inner child, to truly feel free to be exactly who you are. This energy in lunar eclipse is opening a portal. Will you step through it and give yourself the nurturing, devotion, and love that is so needed in these times? If you are interested in your own personal full moon lunar eclipse reading, please go to www.celestialmessagesforyou.com, and there you will see the full and new moon reading with a drop-down list where you can pick the lunar eclipse, Cancer full moon, or any of the full or new moons that will be occurring. Eclipses are a great time to get a reading because you get extra value because the eclipse energy will last at least for the next 6 months. Thanks so much for being here and sharing this journey with me, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.